What it do, man? It's your boy Cloud TV, bro. We got some breaking, crazy heinous news, man. We gonna wait on a couple people to jump on this here dizzying, you know. We got some crazy news, man. On your boy Durky, yo, Lil Durk, man. Free that boy Lil Durk, man. This just it's a lot of crazy stuff that's going on, bro. I don't know what to say. I honestly don't know what to say about Lil Durk, honestly. But before we get into that, like I said, subscribe to the channel, turn on the post notifications. Shout out YouTube, shout out all the subscribers, shout out all the fans. We appreciate y'all. We know Durkio going through a rough time right now, so free bro. We don't want to wish no bad luck on nobody or nothing like that. But free Lil Durk. He got some stuff going on right now, and the charges that they got up on this guy, I don't even think a Johnny Cochran can beat these charges. This is crazy, man. It's crazy. You know, uh, First off, we gonna just start off on Lil Durk, period. Like, nah, I got in my feelings, Durk and them, they BDs. They BDs. From 64th, Lamron, uh, 64th, and what's the Avondale, they go all the way type deal. And Dirk came a long way, bro. With his career, the grind. When I seen his first, Zach TV, rest in peace to Zach TV, and Free Run. When I seen bro first Zach TV, I knew Dirk was gonna be a star, bro. When he made the L's anthem, and he was dropping that BON and everything. We knew that Dirk had that potential in him to blow up the stardom, bro. No doubt. He became a superstar, a global superstar, bro. And the thing that's crazy about this situation with Lil Durk, this is the thing that I don't get about Durk. They got new charges on this guy. First of all, he's locked up for a RICO charge. They basically saying that Lil Durk was engaging and running a criminal enterprise. Like they hit bro with like a Larry Hoover, like a Jeff Fort type deal, like a gang leader. That's how they hit Lil Durk, bro. And right now, he can't see his kids, he can't see his family, his daughter, his fiance, Miss India Royale. Everybody know who that is. He can't see his fiance, nothing. And you would think, you would think, as bro being like a celebrity superstar that he is, you think bro in there, doing what he had to do, like he acting right, like he on his best behavior. This guy's a superstar, so we thinking that Dirk is on his best behavior in there, but really, it's not like that. It's the other way around. It's literally the other way around, bro. And they say that this is his second time, not one, but two. Number two, they say that this is Lil Durk's, Durkio Banks' second time getting caught with a cell phone in prison. Now this is crazy. He trying to beat his charges. This guy trying to come home. When you trying to come home, you gonna do stuff that the average Joe, excuse me, ain't doing. Like some of them guys in the they wilding. Like it's a party every night. They ain't going to sleep. They playing spades. Eating slams, fighting. You know, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? You think Lil Durk will be he'll be the one that's I got some stuff to lose. These people are already trying to take my life away from me. They trying to take everything that I've built away from me. So you would think Lil Durk is in there on his best behavior. This guy is actually the main antagonist. That's right. They saying that Lil Durk is the main antagonist of people acting a fool inside of that prison. They said that this Lil Durk second time getting caught with a cell phone, bro. Number two, and he's fighting the case. He's fighting a high profile RICO case. All this stuff goes back to the judge. All this stuff goes back to the district attorney, the judges, the jury. You got cell phones, bro. You on the RICO charge. You communicating with the outside world, bro. And then they saying another thing that they saying that this boy Lil Durk is doing. They saying that he ordered for his own best friends to get bah, 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 all over not sliding for King Von. They saying, all these charges, these theories, people was talking about this. All this stuff is being brought up in the court. Me personally, if I had a RICO charge game, like me personally, if I had a young RICO, bro, I'd be in the law library, gang, trying to learn my law, trying to put pieces together for the case, trying to get stuff for my lawyer to look at. I'll be in the law library, bro. I wouldn't be, they saying that Durk is in there on like some King Lil J type stuff. It's a party. Like they said, folks on like some King Lil J. Like it's a party in here. Like I don't know if folks even thinking about his family, bro. When you got caught with that first cell phone, that should have been a lesson to you. When you got caught with that first cell phone, bro, that should have been a lesson right off bat. You go and do it again. You go do this again. The same crime. You know, they got you on. They got video evidence. They got a lot of stuff against you. Then people, you gotta think about it. People were snitching on you, gang. You got all that good commissary. You got all this fan mail. You know, you think nobody ain't in there telling? You think ain't nobody in there cooperating with the police to try to bring you down? The police got their little helpers in there. Before you even came there, the police knew you was coming in that jail. You think that they ain't got little stage guys, like on some 60 days in type deal, watching what you're doing, bro. It don't matter if you in PC. That don't matter. They can put somebody in PC with you. A whole undercover gang. They can put them in PC with you on some like 60 days in type stuff. And you think that they don't have anybody that's watching you. You gotta be crazy. The police is smart, gang. That's one thing you gotta know. When you in federal jail, when you facing time like that, you in federal jail, bro. The police is very, 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 very smart. And they set up for stuff like this. They already got this stuff planned. As soon as they know, oh yeah, they're gonna be in here. We got a room for them. We gonna put this. We gonna put this informant in this way. We gonna put this informant. They can have a whole deck informants. Your whole deck can be informants. When you dealing with a superstar like that, and you really trying to pin something down, and you really trying to get a case on this guy, bro, they'll put you on a deck with all informants. You wouldn't even know. You'll be thinking like these regular people. You'll be thinking like these regular people. Whole time, gang. Whole time, bro. These people trying to put you in a cage like a dog. But Durk, man, bro, you gotta get it together, gang. You definitely gotta get it together, bro. Like, I don't understand. You know, you gotta get it together. They trying to keep you in that thing, bro. They trying to keep you in that job. You know, they trying to keep you in that thing, gang. You know what to say, Dirk. You get caught with a cell phone, bro. Like, do you know when you get caught with like cell phones and stuff like that? Do y'all know that that's like a double enhancement? Like that's like a triple felony type deal. This not like I said. This not his first time doing it. They gave him a chance. When Dirk first did this game, they gave bro a chance. He said he wouldn't do it no more. They gave him a chance. He said he wouldn't do it anymore. Then he turned around and he spit in these people's face and he do it again. He's in the hole right now. That means no visits, no phone calls, no commissary, none of it. No iPad, no music. You just in that room in the dark, going crazy, talking to yourself. You know, talking to yourself. You know, I don't know what to say about Durk Gill, gang. This is what Durk Gill is getting. This is what Durk Gill is getting in there. DOA. DOA, gang. Like I said, this is how you end up. When you go to jail, gang, this is what people will know of you. No soul. Like this basically is you. Like I said, when you go to jail, this is basically you, bro. It's solid. You know, you're not a human anymore. You are a slave. And at the end of the day, if you stay in a hole too long, eventually this is what you will become. You know, I don't get Dirt. Like I said, I don't like to see nobody locked up, bro. I don't like to see that. You know, uh, bro, you got too much money. You got too many fans. Too much money to even be playing like that with your kids, folks, and your wife. You out here playing, folks. Nobody ain't out here playing, folks. We trying to get home, like to our family. Like if we doing time or anything like that, we trying to get home. Like ain't nobody sitting out here playing, folks. Nobody playing. Like people ain't doing this for no cool points because when you in jail, gang, everybody forget about you. Y'all think y'all taking one for like a G. You think you taking one for the team. This and that, bro. The same team that you taking that for, gang, they gonna forget about you. You in jail, they not. You know, people talking about some, yeah, it ain't nothing to do a bit. It ain't nothing to do a bit. That means jail time. You crazy. If you think I'm gonna die for you and you think I'm about to do jail time for you, gang, you gotta be stupid. Like literally. You gotta be like a close friend, like my wife, like one of the members, like one of the real members for me to, consider taking the charge. Like if we was both in the car and I knew you was on probation, this your last strike, blase blase, and I know I ain't got no strike right now. I take that type deal, but for very few, it's for very few, not for everybody, gang. I'm not about to. I'm not about to die for you. I'm not about to take your charge. I'm not about to do none of that. Like I said, it's a selected few that I would do that for. But these guys out here, they using that as a badge of honor. When these guys go to jail, it's like they going to kitty land. It's like they really don't respect the consequences of their action. All they know is everybody gonna say so and so locked up, Brody locked up, bro took one for the team. Like that's all somebody gonna be able to say about you, gang. That's it. That's all. Once you in there for them couple days, month, hey, they gonna forget about you, bro. They gonna forget about you. It happened to the best. Look at Durky, yo. He's in a hole right now for having a cell phone. He's trying to reach out to the outside because the outside can't reach out to him. You gotta be careful out here, bro. You gotta watch your friends, watch the people that say they love you, watch the people that say they'll ride for you, they'll die for you, they'll do this, they'll stop for you. You gotta watch all them type of people, gang. Because them people will have you somewhere in a situation that you cannot get out of, like a RICO charge. Like a RICO charge. That's the situation that you will not be able to get out of with these so-called friends. You say everybody your friend, this my homeboy, this my Brody, this my guy. Yo, Brody not gonna take that charge for you, gang. Yo, Brody not about to die for you. Yo, Brody is not about to lie for you. You gotta watch who you hang around, gang. And that's the same thing for Durk. You know, that's the same thing for him too. You gotta watch who you around, bro. You think you the king of thieves, you the king of the city, and you got all these guys. You think they'll do whatever that you think they'll do, whatever that you tell them to do, gang. But really, gang, these people is police informants. Some of these people is on probation. They trying to do favors for our good Chicago Police Department to get themselves out of trouble and get you locked up in a cell. They playing the game like Kobe, gang. They playing the game like Kobe Bryant. Rest in peace. You gotta be careful out here. You gotta be sure. You gotta watch what you're doing. You gotta make sure you 10 toes down out here, gang. You can't be trusting everybody. Like for real. You gotta make sure that you watch your back out here in these streets. These people, hey, what Chris Brown and them make that song, they ain't loyal. They was talking about some females, but hey, none of these people out here ain't loyal. You gotta stay 10 toes down and watch your own back, watch your own self because you'll end up in jail. We gotta watch out for the snakes. Keep your grass cut, gang. Keep your grass cut. You keep that grass up high, folks. The more you keep that grass up high, folks, the more snakes gonna get in your business. The more you at risk. The more your family at risk. And like I said, we don't like to see nobody in trouble. We don't like to see nobody in jail. You think we want Durk in jail, bro? He got all that good music. He bring that vibe. Who would want folks locked up? It's just the crowd and it's just the people that you associate yourself with. These so-called brothers that you say your brothers, gang, they not your brothers, bro. They want to see you. They want to see you somewhere in jail, folks. They want to see you somewhere suffering the consequence. They want what you got. You can get a pair of all white forces, gang. All white forces. You know how it was when you used to go to school. You get them pair of all white forces, and you got them little guys that try to step on your shoes just to get a scuff on them. You have to watch the people you hang out with, because you end up in tough, sticky situations, and you can't take everybody with you. You can't take everybody with you. Everybody wants you to take them. You can't take everybody with you, gang. And look at G Herbo. He next. G Herbo is next. Mark my words. G Herbo is next. And like I said, we don't like to wish no bad luck on anybody. But why is you still bonding out gang members, gang? Like, why is you still bonding out killers, folks? You bonding out gang members, killers, For what? For what? That's the only question I gotta ask. For what? You know, when you do stuff like that, you got a guy that's in jail for murder from your block. You know he in jail for murder. You know he all over the news. He everywhere. You know this guy he wanted by the police. He in there for murder. You know, and you the type of guy you go bond these guys out. You bond them out quick, bail in, bail out. You don't think the feds, the Chicago, bro? You don't think the federales is watching your move? We just put this guy in jail for murder. We about to we about to ice him. Then you got a superhero like G Herbo or somebody that come and swoop them off their feet and get them out that jam. Now they post bond. Everything is being calculated. Everything is being documented. They document it every time G Herbo go buying these guys out. They document it. They trying to get a RICO charge on G Herbo right now. That's what I'm saying. You can't take everybody with you. When the brothers get caught with a switch, or the brothers get caught with this and that, you can't take them with you. And sometimes you can't bond them out because it's a RICO charge. The police trying to put them in jail and you getting them out of jail with money. So you gotta play the game like Kobe game. You gotta be smart. It don't take a rocket scientist to do this. When you had your dreams to get rich, to be a rapper, those was your dreams. Yours. Not nobody else's. So why would you take the money from your dreams to bond out killers? Yeah, I know these your friends and stuff, but when that RICO hit, when that RICO charge hit and the feds see, oh, he studied bonding out these guys that we're putting them in jail and he's bonding them out. You gonna become in the fold, gang. You gonna be a part of that mix. You gotta know your laws and you gotta know how these gang enhancements work. Everybody wanna be gang bangers. Everybody wanna be gang, 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 gang. But then when it's time to put belt or booty and these books get thrown at you, then what you gonna do? Oh, I was just bonding them out. He's a friend. No, gang. You bonded out multiple high-ranking gang members that the feds is putting in jail, folks. You like a scapegoat. You the key. You the piece to the puzzle. And you think that they not about to try to bring no RICO charge on you? You the one with the money and the power. So now that they know that you bonding out these guys, and you trying to get these as your homies, they from your neighborhood, you bonding them out. As the feds is bringing them in, you bonding them out. They gonna want to take you down because you the only one with the power, the structure. You got the finances to get these guys out of jail. It's like a cat and mouse game. They gonna get tired of it because they know if they lock up Lil J Boogie, Lil Herbo gonna be there the next day to mine them out, or probably in a few hours. So they want the big dogs. You chop the head off the snake, he can't breathe no more type deal. They putting these guys in jail for a reason to see who gonna bond them out. Who's the big guy? Who got the money? Who has the funds to get these gang members out? And people like G Herbo he's taking the bait. I honestly think that it's gone along too far. I think it's gone along way, way too far, gang. I feel like they got enough evidence on G Herbo, bro, to present a RICO charge for NLMB, No Limit Rock Block. And that's sad to say. That's sad. NLMB, No Limit Rock Block, got a RICO charge coming to him. Coming soon, gang. Coming soon. Coming soon, bro. Coming soon. Rock Block has a RICO coming, and it's all G Herbo's fault. Durk in jail. He just got smacked again. He in solitary confinement. Got caught with a cell phone twice for the second time. We trying to get you home, gang. We trying to get this music. We trying to get you. with your kids, your family, your fiance. We working, we out here, we protesting, we marching, we trying to get G Herbo home. And this what we get. This the things that we get as fans. Bro don't want to come home. Bro don't want to come home, gang. Bro don't want to come home. And the reason why I say that bro don't want to come home, because if you wanted to come home, folks, if you really wanted to come home, bro, you'll be in there, like I said, law library, you'll be in there, you're not getting in no trouble, you don't want nothing to do with no cell phone, no gang enhancements, no violations, no beef. I mean, you gonna be in there on your 1-2. Folks not on his 1-2, bro. Sometimes I be thinking these artists, I be thinking sometimes these artists don't know how important they is to the game, to society. Some of these artists don't care how important they is. You know, some of them don't care. You are a product to your environment. You are important to your environment. And when you get took out of that space, gang, it can become a situation that you can't get out of. Like these are sticky situations, gang. Like these situations that most of these young men in is very, very, very sticky. You know, it's sad. It's a cold world, folks. Free Durk. It's a cold world, folks. Yeah, G. I don't know. I feel like G Herbo next. I really do. I feel like folks next. Keep bonding people. You keep bonding out killers, folks. You bonding out gang members who the feds is putting these guys in jail for a reason. They putting these guys in jail for a reason, folks. And you going against the grain, my guy, and you bailing these guys out, and you think the feds not documenting that? You actually think the feds not document? Okay, we just booked TJ. G Herbo just got TJ out. We just booked Lil Rel. G Herbo gets Lil Rel out. Gang, that is a RICO charge. You gotta watch. You can't take everybody with you. You can't take everybody with you, gang. You can't. You can't take everybody with you. Some people have to suffer the consequence, gang. You can't keep playing Superman out here. You can't keep playing Superman, because the more you play Superman, and the more when the feds lock somebody up and they put them in that cell, and you go get their bond, you go pay for their bond, gang. You are a person of interest. Now they know that you got the funds, you got the money, you got the power. You're the guy on this in this neighborhood that got the power. If we lock this guy up, this guy has the power to go get them out of the jail. RICO charges. That's what I'm saying, bro. You gotta think. You gotta use your head. They got the National Guard in the city now. They got ICE in Chicago right now, gang. It's about to be treacherous, detrimental, very detrimental. And free little Durk, gang. But this is second time, gang, getting caught with a cell phone. Like I said, we trying to get this young man home so he can see his kids, his family. We can get some good music. We trying to get this man home, folks. And this guy's playing games. You in trouble, and you getting in trouble inside of trouble. Go figure, gang. Hit that like button for your boy Clout. Hit that like button. Cause we talking some real talk. We talking some real talk. Hit that like button for your boy Clout. Comment after you like the video. I'ma shout you out, gang. But this is crazy. This is crazy, gang. Like I said, Herbo next, Swervo next, he next. This guy just bonded out two high-ranking gang members that the feds put in there. They just put these guys in there. Guess what G Herbo did? He prances all the way along to the jail, and he bonded these guys out, folks. That got Rico. Listen to me. That got Rico, RICO, written all over it. That got a Rico charge written all over it, gang. We've been looking for this guy for months. He's a violent felon. He's been wanted for months. We lock him up, and here comes the superstar from that neighborhood and bonds him out. We coming for you next. You next. You next. I'm telling y'all, bro. Mark my words, gang. G Herbo next, folks. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful what you doing, who you riding for, who you putting your time, your trust, your energy. You know, I mean, I only take a charge. You got, like I said, it's a selected few I'll take a charge for. But if you think I will die for you and I give up my whole life for you, gang, you gotta be out your mind. Like, you gotta be out your mind, folks. Cause I'm not giving my life up for you. I'm not dying for you. I'm not catching no charge for you. Unless, like I said, it's selected few. You gotta be one of my guys, gang. You gotta be like one of my kids, like my wife. Like, you gotta be 10 years or better. I ain't saying I won't take a charge for none of my guys, because if you want probation and we get pulled over, and I know you want probation and it's your last strike, and I'm good, man, that's me. That's me. I'll take it. You know, and I'm not saying that I wouldn't like take a charge or anything like that for my brothers or my wife, my family, or anything like that. But it has to be a detrimental situation. I'm not just no crash dummy, you know. I'm not just about to, I'll take the charge. You like type deal. Like, nah, gang. Like, we had to be in the trenches together type deal. We had to like put belt to booty. Like on a couple people. Like, you know, we had to put the belt on some people. All type of stuff for me to take a charge for you. And I know that you got a family. This your last strike. If it ain't your last strike, bro, you gotta man up and you gotta take that on your own, gang. Cause if I get caught, I'm gonna take mine on my own. I don't want nobody to do my time for me. I don't want nobody to take my charge for me. You know, you gotta, like I said, you gotta move different. Like, life now is different. Everything now is different. People move different. People talk different. You know, the world is different. You know, it's not the same world. Every day, this world changes. It evolves. Like, look up top. Look at top, bro. We got an international space station. International. That's watching over all of us, gang. They can do whatever up there. They can drop a nuke. They can drop a few nukes. They can drop like 100 and something nukes, gang, and demolish half of the earth, folks. Like, we gotta stay woke out here. You think I'm gonna take a charge for you? And we out here reporting news in the trenches. You know, people say we report news, we can't come outside. That's a lot of people say that. They be like, y'all bloggers can't come outside. Y'all bloggers can't come outside when y'all report news, this and that. Bro, we outside. We in the trenches. We out here. You know? We stay outside. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. And we are heavily armed. And we are protecting ourselves. You know? But we outside. You know, call TV. You know, recipe to my boy Zach. You know, Zach TV. Same neighborhood. That was my cousin. You know, Ball in Paradise, the bro. He gave me the methods. He showed me a lot of the ropes that's going on as far as this social media and this blogging area. You know, so you know we outside with it. We reporting news live. We've been out here for what? It's a what? 36 minutes, Gary. Same spot. We just gotta. I don't know. I just feel like G Herbo he just got to do better because folks he next. Like I said, them RICO charges they don't play with them RICOs, gang. When you belling out people they keep locking up. And they trying to they trying to put these guys away. They trying to get these charges to stick on these guys. They got cases built against these guys and they putting these guys away. You think they not about to look at you like you is the main, you the breadwinner, gang. Bully Killers was gang, was good, gang. Hit that like button, hit that like button. But yeah, you gotta be cool. You know, hit that like button, like the video, bro, like the video, bully, like the video, gang. Hit that like button. You know, that's what I say, gang. We be out here, we be reporting news. Shout out my boy Bully. Y'all go follow Bully Killers. That's my boy. We appreciate you, gang. We appreciate you, gang. Y'all follow Bully Killers, man. Y'all like the video and comment so I can shout all y'all out, gang. Like the video. First hit the like button, then comment, and I'm gonna shout you out on my sub. Let's get it. But you just gotta watch what's going on, gang. You gotta watch who you around. The people out here playing for keeps. You know, it's a lot of Ricos. Most of y'all favorite artists that you don't even know about got Rico charges coming for them. It's a lot of stuff that's going on right now in Chicago, Illinois. Donald Trump just said Chicago is the most dangerous city in America. The most dangerous city in the United States of America, gang. We got to think about that. That's crazy. Even Trump saying this. What's good, gang? What's good? Breviana was popping, gang. What's good, gang? What's good? Hit that like button for your boy Clout TV. Press that thumbs up button. Shout out, Breviana, Montague. If I messed the name up, my bad. Breviana. Hit that like button for your boy Clout. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. It's just a cold world out here, gang. Like we gotta be careful, folks. We gotta be careful. We gotta watch who we hanging out with. We gotta watch who we call our brothers. We gotta watch who we call our sisters, our cousins. You know, a lot of people out here be just saying anybody they cousin, like that's my cousin. This and that. That ain't your cousin, gang. That's not your cousin, folks. That is not your cousin, gang. But Blunt then went out, gang. Talking to y'all. You know, but free Durk though. Like free Durk. Like for real, like folks, like this folks second time. This not one. This is the second time getting caught with a cell phone, folks. Like I said, we trying to get you back home. We trying to get this good music out. We trying to get folks back to his wife and his kids. And folks, he in trouble. How is you in trouble and you getting in trouble? Like I don't get that, gang. Like they gonna use all this in your court dates. They gonna use this against you, folks. All this is getting documented, gang. Like you should be wanting to come home. Like you should be wanting to come home, for real. Like I ain't no dumb I ain't no dumb guy, gang. Like I got kids. If I go to prison or anything, like knock on wood, if I go to prison or anything, folks, I'm gonna try to do my best to get home, like to my family, to my kids, to my wife. I'm not about to be in here trying to like put belt to booty, like like it's ridiculous because like the more you portray this gang, the more you portray your brothers and doing this and that, you spending time doing this and that, and you could have been spending that time like getting out. But you want to act a fool. You got millions and millions of fans, folks. We waiting on you. We wishing the best for you, bro. And you want to act a fool out here and put yourself in a situation to the point where you not even gonna get back out, folks. It's sad. It's sad, gang. For real. We out here in the trenches. Hit that like button. Hit that thumbs up for your boy Clout. Comment on the video so we can shout you out. I don't know what got to these rap artists. Like these rap artists, gang. Like they think they Superman. Like they untouchable. Like the feds won't come scoop you up or something, gang. You gotta be careful out here. Like seriously, folks. Like Durk did all that to get a cell phone to talk to the outside, but ain't none of them people that he was calling on the outside about to get him out of this trouble that he in. For none of them. He probably calling somebody from O Block, somebody from the hood or something. He ain't calling nobody important. He ain't on the phone with India and the kids. We know that. It's sad, folks. It's a cold world out here, gang. You can't be out here saying everybody your friend, folks. People out here, people out here putting belt to booty. I just feel like Durk. I feel like Durk. I feel like folks don't want to come home, gang. I ain't gonna need to lie to you. I feel like folks don't want to come home because if bro wanted to come home, bro wouldn't be out here second time folks getting caught with cell phones. Dirk don't want to come home, bro, because the more he stay in that jail, the more Dirk stay in that jail, the more his respect or whatever disrespect of his clout is gonna keep growing. The longer he stay in that jail, so I think the money and the power honestly getting to bro head. I think the money and the power is getting to bro top. Like for real. Cause if I'm in trouble, I'm not about to keep getting in more trouble, gang. Like that's stupid. Like, if I'm in trouble, what's the point in getting? What's the point in getting in more trouble if I'm already in trouble? It don't make any sense. Like y'all gotta be careful out here, gang. Y'all gotta watch who y'all hanging with, y'all dealing with. You know that back door, that's real, folks. Ain't nobody If you think that back door a fake game, then you need to get out of fairyland, folks. That back door is real. It's a front door too. You can get the front door too, though. You can get both the back and the front. They both a door that you don't want to go to. Especially if you around people that you don't trust, people that did you dirty. Some people that you just gotta watch your surroundings, folks, and watch who really genuine with you, because people will put you in a situation that you would not want to be in. People will put you in a situation that you cannot get out of. These situations with these multi-million-dollar artists, these guys are still stuck in the streets, gang. They got something to prove to the streets. They got some type of loyalty, and half of these guys that's in these gangs don't even know they lick. Everybody claim that they a BD or they a GD or a Vice Lord, but none of these guys don't know they lick. This is the thing that's getting me, because I'm 32. I ain't saying I ain't no old guy, young guy. I'm right around the age Durk and them, and Keith, and probably not even around their age. Probably I'm older than them, but they right up under me. But half of these guys that's claiming these gangs, and it make me sick. It made me sick to the stomach, because it's real OGs, it's real gang leaders that's rotting in jail right now, that's doing time for those people that died, like people that literally passed away over this gang, this BD, this GD, this Vice Lord, the MCs, the foes, people that passed away, putting their life toward this, what they believe in. And shout out all of them, the BDs, GD folks, shout out to GDs, shout out Goontown, 105th State, my neighborhood, rest in peace, Zach TV, 105th State, Chicago, shout out the Moles, shout out the foes, shout out the Lords, shout out the Dragons, the Kings. Shout out all the gangs in Chicago, folks. But most of these guys don't even know they lit. Everybody claiming a gang, but these guys, like, that's why I get confused. Cause back then they were led, like, you can't just hop inside of a gang, folks. You had to do something, to you had to get belt to booty. Like, you had to get that belt to that booty. Smack it, smack it. Put your hand down. Smack it. What? Smack it. Don't say nothing. Smack it. Like the belt, like the real belt. You had to get belt to booty, and you had to learn that lick. No matter what gang you in. So you had to learn that lick. You really did. Nowadays, there is no lick. People not talking about no lick. People not, people don't even know what they standing for out here in these here skeets. People don't know what they going up against. People talk about I jumped off the porch. I jumped off the porch at the age of 13. For you don't even know your lick, shorty. Y'all, like, these gangs, they be killing me. Like, gangs was for brotherhood, bro, for protection. You know, like, people, like, I got 6 sisters, right? I'm the only boy. I got 6 sisters. I'm the only boy. I ain't had no brothers. I wasn't trying to be in the crib playing Barbie. Yeah, I was in the crib, playing the video game. I had bikes. I had a good childhood, playing ball with the guys. But that brotherhood, them same guys that you grew up with playing basketball, y'all hooping, y'all on the PS2, when the PS2 dropped, y'all on the PS2, y'all playing Def Jam Fight from New York, Def Jam Vendetta, uh, God of War, them real good video games, and you get older and older with that person, and then it becomes something else. Then y'all got these people over here that got a problem with y'all, cause y'all done grew up, y'all done got tall. They think you a threat. You young, you energetic, and they probably thinking in their head like these youngins gonna take over the block one day. So they try to put fear in you. That's the first thing. They try to how you do stuff for them. Like they try to like put fear in you, gang. Like seriously, and we won. Like we were having it, and it just turned into something that something that it shouldn't have turned into. And I'm just glad that everybody good. I had to exit myself out that situation because, like I said, most of these people don't know what they stand for. Most of these people don't know their licks. Most of these people, they just jumping in gangs, folks. You know, and they think these guys are really would die for them. Nobody don't want to die. Nobody. I don't care what nobody tell you. They can talk all that. Oh yeah, I do this. Yeah, I ain't scared. I ain't blah blah blah. Bro, ain't nobody don't want to die, and I know nobody ain't really about to die for nobody unless it's their kids or their mama or their girl. You're not about to. And if you believe that I will pass away for you, if you sit here and really believe this, that I will give my life for your life, gang, something is definitely wrong with you. Like you need help. You need to be like somewhere in a mental hospital if you really believe I'm a die for you, folks. You need help. It's all a big illusion, gang. Like I said, these guys is hopping in the field and they don't even know a lick. They don't know no lick. They don't even know what they representing. They don't know what they fighting for. They just doing it because they think it's cool. It's sad, bro. That's why we try to go. We try to go live from the trenches and just speak to y'all, let y'all know what's going on. Just letting everybody know it's a cold world out here. You gotta be careful and you gotta watch who you hang out with because you know always go with your first mind. If your first mind telling you don't go there or don't do this, don't do it. Your first mind is your first mind is your best mind, gang. It's the best. It's your best mind, bro. For real. Free that boy, Lil Durk. Like I said, I don't want to see that man locked up. You know, I just feel like he just don't understand how important he is, or the consequences, the type of consequences that he's facing. I feel like that he think it's a game off his celebrity status. You know, when you get caught with a cell phone twice, not once but twice, you become like a dangerous felon, gang. Like you controlling the outworld. You could have put a couple hits on somebody. Like who would know? Like nobody would know. So I definitely know that they ain't playing with Dirk. I know that he gonna have to face these consequences for these because these are all new charges. And like I said, they gonna bring him up in this trial date. And I don't know if he think it's a game. Like I know he misses kids and his wife. Hey man, you better tighten up and start acting like it, because the more you keep this charade going, the more that they gonna keep you in that jail cell. You gonna be locked up in that cell. They gonna keep you there, and they gonna try to keep you. You young, you black, you rich, gang. You think them people don't want to see you? You think they want to see you winning? No, they don't. They gonna keep you in that cell. They gonna make an example out of you. You know, this your second time getting caught with a cell phone, folks. Now you in the hole. It's detrimental. You got kids, folks. Like why is you in jail, you in trouble, and you still getting in trouble? It just it don't make any sense. And it's diabolical, gang. When you get caught with a cell phone twice in jail, that's diabolical, Dirk. Do you want to come home? Do you want to see your fans, folks? Do you want to see your kids, your mom? Do you want to see Miss India Royale? Or like what's going on? Because like I said, it's detrimental. It's very detrimental and it's sad. It's sad as well because I don't know if I know gang banging ain't all he know. I know Lil Durk know how to be a businessman and he know how to act right. If you want to act right, he can act right. You know, I just feel like it's Halloween. This gonna be damn near the first Halloween we ain't had Durk with us. It's crazy, bro. You got to get your act together because the more you keep doing what you're doing and the route that you're going, you keep going that route, they're going to keep you in that hole. Now, like I said, you in a hole now. You can't do nothing. BMK was popping, gang. Hit that like button. Shout out BMK. Everybody go follow BMK. Hit that like button, gang. Hit that like button. Y'all hit that like button and comment so I can shout y'all out. Hit that like button and comment so I can shout everybody out. Love, gang. Love, love, love. Y'all go follow BMK. Who next? Who next? Like I said, hit that like button and leave a comment so Cloud TV can shout you out, gang. Yeah. Caught with a cell phone twice. Now this guy is in the hole, suffering the consequence. This is crazy. This is crazy, gang. And we outside. We in the trenches. We outside with this great news. I mean, it ain't good. I don't want to see nobody in trouble. I ain't gonna say good. It's not good. It's good that I can break the news of what's going on to y'all, but it's not good news. Like nobody don't want to see nobody in jail. We don't want to see nobody in solitary confinement. None of that. Dirk just got to put on his big boy pants. He got to stop playing games, and he got to know he got a family out there. Because the more he keep playing these games, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, right? That's what they always say. You play stupid games, you end up winning stupid prizes. Dirk gotta want himself out of jail before anybody can want him out of jail. He gotta want himself out of that jail cell because the rate that this guy is going, I don't think he wants to come home. I mean, you get caught with a cell phone twice. That's a felony. That's like a double felony, gang. They bringing this up at your court date. You know, I I don't. My hands is tied. Like I don't know what to say. Dirk gotta want to come home, folks. This ain't up to us. This is up to him. He a grown man. Folks know how to be a good guy. He know how to be a good boy. Do what he got to do. Get up out of there. Stop adding these charges onto yourself. The more you add these charges onto yourself, gang, the harder it's gonna be. You facing the RICO charge. You know, Dirt gotta be. He gotta want this more than anybody want this. You see, Pooh Shiesty. Shout out Pooh Shiesty. He out. He just got out today. Well, I think he got out yesterday. But the news broke today. So really he got out yesterday. Or probably the day before yesterday. But he out. Dirk better Dirk better put on his big boy pants, gang. I'm telling you folks, like you gotta want this for yourself. Go to the law library. Go look at your case. See the flaws in your case, gang. You would get a cell phone in there and get more time for it, but can't go to the law library, folks, and look at your case. Go look at your case. Don't let these people beat you and trick you out of your spot, gang. You know, I'll be at the law library going crazy. I ain't gonna even lie. If I was in that gym, I'm at the law library. I'm trying to figure stuff out, like what's going on, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm not about to be in here acting a fool. I'm in trouble. I'm not about to get in no more trouble. Like, that's just me. Like I'll be in a law library game looking at my case. For real. Y'all hit that like button though. Hit that like button and comment so I can shout you out. So you can get that little young shout out. I appreciate all y'all though. For real. Dirk gotta want that for himself though. I'm not about to be Judge Judy or nobody like that, but he gotta want that for himself. Cause nobody can force this guy to do anything. Uh, he can do this. He can do it himself. You know. It's a nice night. It's peaceful. You hear the you hear the birds flying away to go to the shelter. It's a nice night. And like I said, we here to go live, gang. We here to break this news because I feel like Dirk he getting himself in a lot of trouble, gang. Like bro, getting in so much trouble, it's ridiculous. Like you in trouble and you still getting in trouble on top of trouble. How they gonna get you out? How you gonna get out of jail? Do you want to get out of jail? That's the main thing. Caught with two cell phones. This is crazy. Back to back. Those double felonies, my guy. Like, how could you get like you supposed to be trying to come home? That's the key thing. That's the main key thing is to come home, do good, and come home. It's a dangerous road out there. Dirk. I don't think. Matter of fact, I think Dirk did like 2 years before. I don't know how long he been in there right now. I think he been in there for like 6. I think he been in there for like 6, 7 months. How long Dirk been locked up? Y'all comment. How long Dirk been locked up, bro? I think he been locked up for like 7 months. Has it been 7 months? But I think he did like 2 years. I think he did like a year, like 2 years over like a gun charge or something like that. Y'all comment. Let me know how long Lil Durk been locked up. Has it been 7 months? Has it been 6 months? How many months Durk been locked up? Yeah, I know it's been. I don't know. It's been a little minute though. It's been a little minute. Durk been locked up for probably like a while. Gus, I'll probably say 6, 7 months. If not six, I'll say like 7, 8 months. I say 7, 8 months off top. It's about to start getting cold out here. It's time to bring out the hoodies, the Scullies, the Carhartts, the Timberlands, Timberland boots. It's time to bring out them that stuff to get warm in because it's about to I'm telling you, y'all got to start warming up y'all cars like 5 minutes, 5 minutes, damn near 10 minutes before you leave out. Especially in the wintertime, you got to warm up your car like 10 minutes before you leave out the house. It's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be a cold winter, man. You know how the Midwest weather is. That Midwest weather, boy, it's gonna be ugly. I'm telling you. Last year we really ain't get it like that, but we gonna pay for it. We gonna get it this year. But hopefully, like I said, hopefully Dirk can get out that jam. He just gotta be his own man. He gotta be himself, and do what his heart tell him to do. You can't keep getting caught with cell phones and acting a fool trying to put belt to booty. Everybody trying to put belt to booty nowadays. Dirk in jail trying to put belt to booty, but really he getting the belt. You know, he getting himself more time. The stuff that he doing. So bro just need to chill out. Follow the rules. Try to get some good behavior. Try to get a trustee job. Be a trustee. Anything he can do to get out that jam, he needs to try to do it. But getting cell phones and hiding cell phones and getting caught with cell phones, that's not the way. Because like I said, they gonna sock and bop you. Sock and bopper, sock and bopper. Like, for real, bro. That's why I love when the night just peaceful. You can report your news. You connect with the fans. You can talk to the fans. Everything peaceful. It's a good night. It is kind of getting chilly though. Like the later it get, the more the temperature drops. So it is definitely, most definitely, definitely getting chilly. And hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that thumbs up for Cloud TV. That boy Lil Durk tripping, gang. Folks, Lil Durk, the way he going, the route bro going, he gonna be in jail for life. If he keep doing the stuff he doing, he gonna be in jail for life. Like I said, these is RICO charges, and they are trying to put bro behind that. They trying to throw the book at gang, like they trying to throw the book at folks, like literally. And the stuff, if he keep going the route that he going, bro, that book is gonna be his belt. That's gonna be his belt to booty. Like I said, folks should be in the law library trying to collect, like, figure out his case. I bet he don't even know, like, folks probably don't even know what's going on with his case right now. Folks, he just probably letting the lawyer do all the talking. But bro probably don't even know what's going on with his case. You gotta, really, really go look and figure that shit out. Because if you don't know what's going on with your case, you can be in a mud hole. Like you can be messed up, literally. I feel like bro should like literally go look at his case, stay out of trouble, stop getting cell phones, stop trying to, be something. You know what I'm saying? Get out of jail first for gang. You wouldn't be having to sneak no cell phone, folks. You too rich. You rich as ever. Get out that cell, do what you gotta do, let the lawyers do their job, and you should be successful in the end. But don't just be out here like getting yourself into more trouble because the more trouble you get in, that jury you on trial, gang. That jury, they gonna believe you a troublemaker, folks. Like you been doing all this, you been doing this, you been doing that inside this jail. They gonna end up believing it, folks. So you gotta play the game like Kobe. You gotta you know, now you in solitary confinement. You in the hole right now. So yeah, it's just crazy. So you in the hole for number two, getting caught with another cell phone, not one but two. Like gang, like you got to do better for you. Got kids, you got a wife, you got a career, you got a bank account. I don't know if it's full of money still because you've been fighting all this RICO charge, but I know you got some M's. I know you got some money. It's time to get up out that cell, put them big boy pants on, and fight this case so you can come home. Pooh Shiesty just came home, Young Thug came home. I know you can come home. You just gotta put your mind to it, gang. That's all you gotta do for stay out of trouble too. Y'all let me know what y'all think about Lil Durk, man, and getting through in the hole. Again for having a cell phone. It's a sad situation. But I appreciate all y'all, man. Turn on the notification game. Cloud TV, you already know. Free Lil Durk. Matter of fact, free all the guys, all yo guys that's in there. And free the wrongly convicted. Like I said, we don't like to see nobody locked up. Free all the females, whatever, gang. Subscribe to this channel. And like I said, comment below. Let me know what y'all think about this. Lil Durk getting through in the hole after being caught with a cell phone for the second time, bro. Number two. It's like you taking the number two, so it's the number two. But hey, donate to Cloud TV. Super thanks to video. You'll have 4 different options to fit your budget. We really appreciate each and every last one of you guys, man. Hey, it's Cloud TV, and we out of this thing, gang.